oh my God, what did I get myself into? Trust me, my name is Joe. I've been a nurse in US for more than 6 to 8 years. I was a nurse previously in Africa, then I came to US. So I've been through your journey. I know the ups and downs of trying to adjust, things that nobody told me. So I'm going to tell you 3 things to set yourself for success for you as an international nurse. Let's talk about the 3 things. One of the first things that really took me a while to adjust is the cultural difference and for me to understand the health system. What do you mean, Joe? What is this health system? One of the main things, I used to do paper charting in Kenya. Then when I came to US, it took me a minute to get used to using computers. Of course, I had used computers for my education. I had used computers everywhere, but we were not using electronic charting. So when you come here and you're required to chat electronically, it takes a minute for you to adjust. It takes you a little longer than you expect. So it's important for you to really practice when you're in the preparation period. Take a minute, practice your computer skills, practice your speed, and then get to know what are some of the things that you chat so frequent so that at the end of the day, you have like smart chats. And then it's also important that you should know it's okay for you to ask for help. If you're struggling with something, ask for help. Ask, how do we chat here? How do we do here? Remember in US, you have nursing assistant. There are people that you can delegate to some of the things so that you have some time, so that you can spend time doing your charting. Or you can be able to prioritize what is important you as a nurse that you must do and what is it that you can be able to delegate to someone else. So it was really difficult for me to adjust to this new culture that there is assistant, there are other people. If you need someone to give breathing treatment, you can be able to call. Someone can come and give the breathing treatment. If you need someone to help you turn the patient, we have the nursing assistant. You can be able to call and they'll come assist you. So there is so much help that is available, but you've got to know when to ask for help and where to ask for help and who is available. Team working, it's really important. So it took me a minute for me to adjust and for me to use the resources that were easily available, and it was easy. So that was my first challenge. The second challenge that I really experienced, yes, I've come to this country. Yes, I'm being paid so much money, but the living expenses was much more than expected. I would go to the grocery store. I look at the price of something and I'm like, this is how much the bread costs. Please do not try to convert the money. So if you find that you're buying something, you're buying it in dollars, don't try to convert it to the currency that you use in your country, because then you will be like, you won't want to buy anything. Yes, life is expensive, but you're being paid in dollars. So it took me a while for me to adjust to that. One of the other things that since taxes, you pay, the taxes is added at the end of it, which was not common in my country. So it's important for you to understand what it means that if you're buying something that the taxes will be added when you're paying for the living expenses. It's important for you to budget. So one of the things that I really had to learn quick was for me to live within a budget. It's important for you to sit down and do a good budget. What is it? How much is my rent? How much am I spending on grocery? How much am I using for the car insurances? How much am I using for the other utilities that I'm using? So it's important for you to have a budget. Another thing that I found very important when it came to financial challenges, it's important for you to really sit down with the institution. For example, if you're working in an hospital, it's important for you to go to the finance and or the payroll or the HR and understand their insurance. Because it took me a while. As much as yes, I came here and initially you're told so many things, I never really contributed for 401k. I wasn't sure what was 401k. So for me, I didn't know whether it was a code that we would use in the hospital or what it stands for, or it's just a nice thing to do. As much as so much information is given during orientation, nobody truly told me much about 401k. Most important thing that is really important for you to know when you relocate into this country is the work-life balance. It's really important for you to be able to adjust in terms of your work and your life balance. So you will find that things are very different. The way the shifts are done here, you find they are longer, the breaks are less. So it's important for you to really plan your life. It's important for you to decide, will I be doing 3 shifts at a row, or will I be doing 2, then I do 1 extra? Will I be picking extra shift? Because initially when you're trying to adjust, try not to pick so many extra shifts, because then it's very easy to get burned up. So it's important for you to be able to just know that saying a no sometimes it's okay. So you can be able to decide, how many shifts do I need to pick? Do I need to pick 1 extra so that in a week I'm doing just 4 shifts? Or am I doing 3 shifts? Or am I just doing no extra time? So it's important for you to pace your life, because remember, apart from work, you also have your family. You don't have the support system. So it's really important for you to be able to think. It's also important that for you and your partner, for example, if you're married, you will need to agree. I know back at home before, maybe you had nannies or you had some help from family. So maybe your husband was not doing so much work. So it's really important for both of you to sit down and agree, what will you be assisting me to do? What are some of the things that you can do so that we can be able to balance? So it's really important for both of you as a family plus the children to be able to adjust and decide how you can be able to do simple things. Like when I came here, my hair was not locked. So it was so difficult, me trying to learn and trying to do my hair and trying to do everything. So it's in the process that I learned, if I locked like my hair, it will make things so easy for me. And after that, I only go to the salon every 6 weeks or 8 weeks. It's little things that people would, if someone had told me before I even came to this country, I would probably have locked my hair before I came. But that is something that nobody truly told me about. So there is really things that you can do so that you set yourself for success. I'm not the 3 things that I wish I knew before I came to this country. Thank you so much for watching.